I have more hobbies than probably any one human should have. And I always think that if I could just pick a couple of them to focus on for a while, maybe I would finally get good at something. But my brain is an animal that cannot be caged, so I'm not going to do that. I haven't been making videos lately, but that doesn't mean I haven't been making anything. I finished this little journal over a couple of weeks, mostly while rewatching The Lord of the Rings. Extended editions, obviously. I went with a slightly spooky nature theme inspired by this one magazine clipping that said where the wild things are. And the idea was just to have fun and not worry about whether or not it looked good or felt meaningful or anything like that. You would think all my hobbies would just be about having fun because I'm mainly making these things for my own enjoyment. But no, it's hard to turn off my perfectionism even when it serves no purpose except for holding me back and, making me suffer unnecessarily. This is one of the reasons I struggle to really make progress in anything. I get frustrated, I give up, I move on to something else, and the cycle repeats. And there's the ADHD, the depression, the fatigue, the executive dysfunction. Sometimes it's a miracle I can even get out of bed. But my creative outlets are essential to my mental health, and I have to take care of myself. This is going to sound a little silly, but I kind of have to treat myself like a little kid. How would I encourage a tired and demotivated kid to just do something, anything? I'd put on one of their favorite movies, set out some of their favorite craft supplies, and say, okay, you don't have to get anything done, you don't have to worry about that, but you do have to sit here and at least think about it. So that's how I treat myself. And of course, once I'm sitting there watching my movie, thinking about my crafts, I start working. I can't help myself. The desire to create will come out all on its own. It doesn't need a lot of pressure. I really liked how this journal turned out. It's messy, but it's kind of supposed to be. Sometimes when I try too hard to make things nice and neat, they just feel devoid of any real feeling or personality. Here I showed my love of nature and the little creatures that live in it, and I hardly even had to try. Love, too, comes out all on its own. What have you been creating lately? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe and keep loving each other.